What is going on, guys? Darkfire here, and welcome to a Apex video. In this video we are going to talk about auto weapons, since I haven't really done that and I would like to do it. Like my personal preferences from best to worst, and at the end I will show you what I think the best combos are. We're gonna start from right to left, and the legendaries from the care package to last. So up first is the Peacekeeper, Mozambique, and Eva 8. For me, it's pretty obvious which one I like, and that is the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper is one of the best shotguns in the game. It is the best shot. I mean, not really. It's one of the best, second to best. So after that, I say the Mozambique. A lot of people say the Mozambique is the worst gun, but I don't think it's the worst gun. And then the Eva 8. So the Peacekeeper, why I think it's best, you probably all know this, is it does a lot of damage. And it looks like a lever action shotgun. Like it does 143 damage. And it's a 2-shot if you aim right. Like if you aim like that, that's not gonna work. But for the rest, it's a good weapon. Not much to say about it, and I don't know why I love the shotgun. But why I love the Mozambique better than the Eva 8 is because it has hammer point. If you have a Mozambique, use hammer point on it. There's no way you should just run it normal. Because why I think it's that good is because, for example, you have 2 shotguns. You have a bad drop, you only get a Peacekeeper and a Mozambique. But you did have hammer point. So what you do is you hit with the shotgun until, well, probably this range it does 90 damage, pretty much around that. And then you switch to your Mozambique because quickly switching is faster than that. And especially when you're at your last shot, you have to reload, and yeah. But what the hammer point does, like if I hit all the 3 shots on the head, it does 134 damage. So I just do this. Like it does a lot of damage, especially with like other weapons. So, and Eva 8, why I think it's so garbage is because it takes forever to kill someone. Double tap, sure. It still takes quite long to kill them. So that's my shotgun thingy. I might as well do the grenades too. It's pretty obvious, it's go from right to left. Arc stars are the best, termites are worst. And why do I think that the termite are worse? Yeah, you burn them in a wide spread, but they don't really do any damage. Like, they can just move away. Yes, in a like contained area they do a lot of damage, but yeah, arc stars are just better because you can stuck him, and mostly his teammates are around there, so you get a spread. Like he runs back to his teammates. Nades have a right spread too, but they don't stick, and they only do 100 damage. Oh well. Yeah, this one is gonna be controversial, because a lot of people will like different guns, especially with light and heavy, because there's so many of them. But start from worst to best. So Scout, definitely not my least favorite weapon of the light, because the iron sights are just garbage. And the damage doesn't really hold up to its name. So that's one weapon I don't like. Then the RE45. Yes, it shreds. It like shreds at close range. Especially when you have like a bigger mag for it. Because then it has, let me check, 25 bullets. Which it can kill a player in one spray. But I'm not really a fan of it. People probably love the RE45 over the alternator, which is my next favorite. I like the sights better from the alternator, and it has less spread, so it makes it more viable to use longer ranges. So that's why I like the alternator better. Then I say the P2020. Why I do a pistol before the submachine gun? Because, well, same reason as before, hammer point. Hammer point is really powerful. Like, for example, I can... which one I should show? RE45. You have a bad drop, you have an RE45 with T2020. Like, pistols are like god because you can move a lot quicker with them. And they have, like look at this RE45 when you crouch. I mean, my aim is bad, but that's just me. Alright, the next two are probably the favorites of everyone. It's the RE99 and R31. But my favorite is definitely the R31 over the R99 because it has some range to it. If the R99 would have more range and less recoil, I would adore it. Because it's so fast. Like, let me just like put a maxed on it, everything. Like, at this case I'm just bad because I just started playing and I need to warm up a bit. But well, that's a little bit bad, but and the one thing I do like to do is run both light because I just love the like I just normally do this and then switch when I run out of ammo or something. Because if I miss every single shot, I just do this and not that. I tried to switch, but I didn't. Let's try it again. So when I do like this, I miss every single shot, and then I get more damage out. That's the light for me. So yeah, on to the next one. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, by the way, if you haven't noticed. I'm going through this really quick. Because honestly, I didn't know what to record. I wanted to record the event, but I don't have any people to play with at the moment. So I was just thinking like, let me just make this like weapon tier list, I guess. Is it a tier list? Not really. Well, this one is pretty easy for me. It's Hemlock, Spitfire, Flatline Wingman, Brawler. Why do I think that? Hemlock. I absolutely hate bursts. Although it's a pretty good weapon. I don't like the recoil, because the recoil just, like, let me just show you. Yeah, the recoil is like in a really weird pattern. It is still pretty accurate, like if you just aim close enough, it will stay. And single fire, I just don't understand it, why people use them. So I'm just not gonna use it. Spitfire. Big Mac. When you want to just spray, this weapon can do it. That's all I have to say about it. Where was I? Flatline. Definitely better than the what it's called. Definitely better than a Spitfire, I feel like, because I say the Flatline is more like a Spitfire with a less mag and just yeah. It feels better for me. I don't know. It's a weird one for me. Wingman, pro's favorite. So it's definitely a good weapon. That's why it's on second. There's nothing to say about that. Brawler, why it's the best one. It beats the Iron by a lot. If you have a select fire, that's its downside. Because if it doesn't have a single fire, it's only a burst. So let me just show you the burst. Burst, I mean, it's pretty strong, but you definitely want some spray in there all the time, especially if like a PK or like a sniper or something, which we are going to on next. This one is, yeah, a lot of people will like different things in this one because snipers are just personal preference, really. But mine in this case is lost to, of course, first, like I keep doing. Longbow, triple take, sentinel, charge rifle. So longbow, pretty straightforward. I hate the iron sights, and it's slow AF. So that's why I hate it so much. Triple take. It's better because it zooms in quicker and it shoots 3 shots. And it has a pretty good iron sight. You can definitely kill someone with this if this is your first weapon in game. Sentinel. I call this the quickscope dreamer because you can aim it pretty quickly and it does 140 damage, especially on iron sights. And it is also a shield breaker, which I will show you. If people didn't notice, this breaks shields because it has disrupt rounds. Like if I aim, for example, at the legs, let me see if I actually destroy their shield, which I do. It's definitely not a wrong weapon to go with, but it's also not a good weapon because the charge rifle is, I call it just a laser pointer because you can just do that. Alright. Last normal weapons, it's pretty obvious. For me, it's the worst. All-Star, Havoc. All-Star Y is the spread. For it to aim correctly, stand still, crouch or stand, doesn't matter. Crouching definitely helps, but Havoc's definitely better. Because you gotta learn to play with the charge up, but the Havoc is definitely one of the best weapons in the game. So, legendary weapons. They're all good. They're all great. Although I would put the devotion on last. No, actually I would put the triple take on last because it's a sniper. Like, you waste a sniper over... If you have a sniper already and you pick up a triple take, yeah, it does more damage. But instead, like, a triple take shoots faster. So, why would you use a slow weapon that shoots fast for a fast weapon, or a slow weapon that shoots slow, or a fast weapon that shoots fast? Pretty much. Then the devotion and the mastiff. Devotion, best damaging weapon in the game. Shoots fast, almost does 1000 damage. Great. Mastiff, a one-shot king if you're close enough. Which I was there not. And if you hit a headshot, of course. Just like that. Alright, well now I got a couple loadouts, which I normally run if I find them. I normally run the Havoc and the Peacekeeper, which is all the way over there because I can't fucking ping it. Or the R301 and a Peacekeeper. See where I'm going right here? the Prowler and the Havoc are tier 1, etc, etc. I normally have a mid-range, or a medium range, close range or medium range, or medium range and long range. Depends on the situation. But that's the problem with Apex. Sometimes you have long range fights and sometimes you have close range fights. So sometimes you just die, which is fine. I mean, that's the part of the game. So there's also a event going on right now, which I will actually record after this one, if someone comes on to play. So I will do that, and it comes probably out like tomorrow or something. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like, subscribe, and I hope you see you in the next one. See ya!